Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to look over some of the cards that were previewed by various content creators um, for the upcoming Civil War expansion. So, before we begin, I want to give a few shout outs. So, the first shout out is to Hall of Heroes, which is the website that's on the screen right now. It's a great resource for Marvel Champions, for rulings and you know cards that showed up in the different products and you know having everything gathered in one place, which is really nice.
But some of the creators that I want to give shout outs to specifically, let's see, there's Critical Encounters,
There's Skilled Investigator,
Web Warrior Fanatic,
Marvel Champions Monthly,
Winning Hand,
Step into the Portal,
D20 Woodworking,
the Mono D Thanos.
and Nelson All Over.
All right, so let's take a look at the card. So the way they kind of broke it up the last week of August and the
What is
first week
that?
of September. What?
What is that?
This is this who is doing what.
Oh, that's just the schedule.
That's just a schedule. Yeah. All right, so the first card we have is Air Cover. It's a one cost support aggression tech, uses 2 fuel counters, max 1 per player. Response: after a minion enters play, exhaust this card and remove 1 fuel counter from it. Search your deck and discard pile for a tactic upgrade that can be attached to that minion and add it to your hand.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so this would be actually a really good card for Cyclops, I would think.
Yeah, the X-Men could definitely use this.
Yeah.
Okay, so next then we've got Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket is a 3-cost Avenger Allies in Basic. It's the Hank Pym version. He thwarts for 2, he attacks for 2, he takes 2 consequential on each of those, and he has 3 hit points. You do have to be an Avenger to play him, but after he enters play, you search the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade and add it to your hand.
Okay.
So,
Then we got Super Scroll. It's a minion, 1 scheme, 1 attack with an asterisk, 5 hit points. Elite Scroll. Force interrupt. When Super Scroll attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. If that card's printed resource has energy, he gets +2 attack. Mental. Discard a card from your hand, but not random.
no kidding. No, I was looking for that.
Strength gives Super Scroll a tough status card, and Wild discard an upgrade you control.
At least it's not all of the above.
But it's part of the Hulkling Nemesis set.
Okay. All right, then we've got Fantastic Powers, which is an attachment. It's a superpower. The attached minion gets +3 hit points and gains Retaliate 1. When revealed, you find Super Scroll, put him into play, engage with you, and attach the Fantastic Powers to him. If you're in hero form, Super Scroll attacks you, and he also gets +1 scheme, +1 attack, and it has 2 boost icons on it.
Okay. And then we have the Hood. 1 scheme, 1 attack with an asterisk, 4 hit points. He's a criminal. Steady, villainous. Forced response: after the Hood attacks, place 1 threat on the criminal underworld side scheme.
I do kind of like the fact that they still have him dealing with side schemes.
Yep. And this is part of Tigra's Nemesis set.
Okay, then we have her side scheme is the criminal underworld. It is, let's see, it comes in with 4 threat on it, and each criminal minion cannot take damage, and it has an acceleration token on it, and it has 3 boost icons.
Okay. Then we have Moon Knight.
Yay!
So it looks like Moon Knight is her signature ally, which is awesome.
Oh, nice.
1 cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. He's an Avenger. After Moon Knight enters play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play. Engage with you, stun and confuse that minion. Hey Greer, look what I found.
Thor wants to borrow him.
Yeah, well, Tiger's like, he's my ally. He's giving me card draw.
And then we've got Feline Senses. It's a 2-cost superpower thwart event. And as a hero action, you can thwart to remove 3 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from that scheme, you stun a minion.
Okay. Then we got Bullseye. 2 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Thunderbolt. When revealed, the enemy team discards an attachment from your leader. Otherwise, discard an upgrade you control. And this is part of the Dangerous Recruits module.
So
this should be registration because it's red.
Right. So then how do these modules work whenever they're in, if you're just doing a regular game? Because you can still use the same modules, right?
Right. You would ignore the enemy team part you would, since you're controlling the villain deck, you would just discard an upgrade you control.
Well, so this would
So
be,
there's no leader.
you would discard
An
well,
upgrade.
the enemy team would discard an attachment from your leader. So
Right.
wait a minute.
So that's
you just
only,
skip down to the
that's
discard
only
upgrade you control?
that's only PvP.
Okay.
So yeah, then it's just like discard an upgrade you control.
Okay. All right, so then we've got Venom here. So Venom is a 4-cost. No, I'm sorry. Venom is a minion, Thunderbolt minion. He's got 1 scheme, 3 attack. He's got 4 hit points. His attacks gain piercing, and his when he attacks your leader, Otherwise, he activates against you. And I guess he's the registration as well, right? You said the registration's red. Okay.
Dangerous recruits, same module. Then we got Colleen Wing, 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit points. She's part of the hero for hire. When revealed, choose an ally you control. The enemy team chooses instead if you have the unregistered trait. Discard that ally, and part of the heroes for hire. I don't like hunting down our friends, but it's better us than the Thunderbolts.
All right, then we've got Shang-Chi, who is a heroes for hire minion as well. He's got 4 hit points. He schemes for 2, attacks for 2. And when revealed, you choose an upgrade you control. The enemy chooses instead if you have the unregistered trait, and discard that upgrade. So it's the same thing, basically, except, let's see, was she an upgrade too? Or was she an ally? She
was an ally.
She was an ally, okay.
Yeah. All right, then we got a Hulkling card here. Alien Physiology, 3-cost upgrade. It's a superpower. Exhaust alien physiology, generate a wild resource. 2 resources instead for paying for a Hulkling card.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's a Hulkling is not going to be resource shy.
No,
between this.
So that tells me he's going to need a lot of resources, though.
Well, and the double resources for, all his other forms and stuff. He's gonna have a rich deck, rich economy.
Okay, let's see. So the Altman Residence is a 1-cost support location. Alter Ego action, you can exhaust it to heal 2 damage from Teddy Altman and shuffle 1 Hulkling card from your discard pile into your deck.
Okay. Then we have Armored Defense. It's a 1-cost event. Defense superpower. Hero interrupt. When an enemy attacks, deal damage to it equal to your defense. After this attack, give Hulkling a tough status card.
Okay, defensive conditioning is a 2-cost upgrade. Player under any player's control, maximum per player. You get +3 hit points, and your hero gets +1 defense. So this is the protection version of the aggressive stance.
Aggressive conditioning.
Aggressive conditioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering if they were going to be in other aspects. So.
Okay, so we've got it in, 2 now, right?
2 of them.
2 of them. Okay.
Yeah, and
I wonder if they're going to do them in the other 2.
Yeah, well, those heroes aren't going to show up until January, probably. So there might be a month or 2 before we see their article.
Okay, well, this one's definitely getting a spot in some protection decks.
All right, then we got Namor. So 1 scheme, 1 attack, 6 hit points. Atlantis Elite. So we got a new trait, Atlantis. Stalwart, tough, villainous. When revealed, Namor activates against you. And so he would be part of the resistance side.
Okay, Neptune's Trident is an attachment that gives +1 attack, but attached to Namor, otherwise attached to the enemy's leader, and attached characters' attacks gain piercing. So this would be, instead of the enemy leader, it would just get attached to the villain, right? If you're doing it as a standard module?
I would assume so, but
that's what it feels like.
Yeah. Because I know they say if a card says villain, you do it to the enemy leader, but yeah, we'll have to see in the booklet if they talk about that.
Okay, and then so the attached character's attacks gain piercing, and you spend an energy and a strength to discard it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, otherwise that card does nothing if Namor is not out. Iron Lad is a basic ally, costs 2, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 hit points. He's an Avenger. When Iron Lad uses a basic power, exhaust another Avenger ally you control. Add that ally's matching power to Iron Lad's power for this use.
Okay. Cuts both ways, 0-cost defense event. As a hero interrupt, when an enemy attacks, you gain retaliate 1 until the end of the phase.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Huh. That's interesting.
You stack it with all those other retaliates. That could get interesting.
Yeah, because I've had a decent amount of retaliate before with stuff stacked, so.
Yeah, but this is just for that phase, obviously, because it's an event.
Well, it's just for that attack. Oh no, it is the end of phase.
Right.
Okay.
But what is the card?
That would be great against Ultron.
Yeah, no, but there's one ally that lets you store events under her. The robot, the android. Oh man, I'm spacing her name. Anyways, there's an ally that lets you. It's like Black Panther's power, but
Okay.
for protection.
Sure which one that is. All right, then we've got Cloak is a minion defender. Schemes for 2, attacks for 1, has 4 hit points. When revealed, you place 2 threat on a scheme. In competitive mode, you remove 2 threat from the leader's main scheme, or from your leader's main scheme. And if Dagger is in play as a boost, reveal Cloak. Otherwise, place 1 threat on a scheme. And it is part of the Cloak and Dagger set, and that is not resistance. What were the other ones?
This is resistance.
Oh, the resistance. I thought the resistance was red. What are the red ones?
The red ones is registration.
Registration and resist. I'm gonna be terrible with that.
All right. Then of course we got Dagger since we had Cloak. 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit points. She's a defender. When revealed, heal 2 damage from the enemy leader. Deal 2 damage to a character you control. And boost if Cloak is in play, reveal Dagger. Otherwise, deal 1 damage to a character you control.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to need to look that up because that's going to drive me nuts.
What's that?
Shoot. What is it? X? Or no, T for traits.
Next page.
Yeah. Jocasta. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot her name. After Jocasta enters play, choose a defense event in your discard pile and attach it to her face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh wow, I've used her a long time ago, but I haven't used her in a while.
Yeah, and it is a defense event. So yeah,
Yeah.
both ways could go on there. Jocasta. Okay. All right. So yeah, that was the different cards that was previewed for Civil War, which at the time of this recording is coming out in 2 weeks.
Let's see. I don't know which one am I?
I mean, Hulkling is getting richer.
Yeah,
richer.
no, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Hulkling's full deck whenever he comes out.
And Tigra does have a thwart event, which I was kind of wondering if it was just going to be her alter ego or not. So
yeah, no kidding. But that defensive conditioning, it's good to see that one.
Yeah,
so
I'm happy about that. I was kind of curious if it was going to be just aggression.
Yeah, and I'm happy to see Hood as a minion now. So maybe we'll get to play against him more. Because I always did like Hood.
The Hood?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got more scroll action here. And I like the name of this card. Wonder if that's leading to something. Who knows? But yeah.
Or 4 somethings.
That sounds pretty fantastic. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we put out new videos. All right. See you.